Practicing seated or standing today, welcome to Yoga Therapy made possible by UCLA Health's Integrative Medicine Collaborative. My name is Julie and I am so happy to be here today to be your guide as we explore our relaxation response. We know that the body stresses and that the body stresses automatically. We often forget that we can also participate in the nervous system activity by cultivating the opposite, by dropping into a sense of relaxation and rest. Whatever works for you, we'll start seated or standing. And we're going to use the breath today to help us come into the moment. Dedicate this time to yourself. Leave behind anything that happened this morning and any concerns about what you have to do or what you hope to do after this time. So many things pulling at our focus and our attention. So we come to the practice to remember the self, to study the self, transitioning from all other moments as you come into your body, just as you find it. And notice how you feel on the stress scale. Do you feel closer to a lot of agitation and anxiety, maybe racing thoughts? Or do you feel so lethargic that you could fall asleep? Or somewhere in the middle? Just notice where you are at the beginning of the practice. So this is an opportunity for download. This is an opportunity for the mind to connect to the body. Now bring your attention and focus to your breath. And begin consciously breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. You can exhale through the parted lips if you're feeling stuffy or if you have an issue with your septum. That's the part that separates left nostril from right nostril. And here, set a rhythm and a pace for your breath. Equal parts inhale and exhale. And we'll be here for a minute today. If you're standing, look down at your feet. Slightly tilt the pelvis, hands reaching for the floor, chin slightly tucked back. Consciously breathing, standing as tall as you can. Trying to keep the breath from initiating in the chest. If you're seated in the chair, press the hips into the chair and once again slightly tilt the pelvis. The top of the body is the same. Shoulders soft, hands reaching for the floor, chin slightly pulled back, and tongue drops from the roof of the mouth. Consciously breathing in and out, remembering it's the most important part of the practice. And let the breath be like an anchor when you find the mind wandering, bringing you back to the present, back to the moment. Begin to notice with every inhale, there's a lifting. And with every exhale, there's a little bit of a fold. We're going to follow this breath. With the inhale, flip the palms toward the screen, lift the chin up. And with the exhale, slide the hands, bend in the knee, down the thigh. That is our opening posture. With the inhale, lengthening and lifting, shoulder blades together. And with the exhale, flexing and folding, slightly tucking the chin to the chest. When you come into the bend, so you have this beautiful line of energy from the crown of the head, down the neck, down the back. You can speed this up or slow it down. If you're feeling lethargic, think about speeding it up. And if you're feeling super agitated or have those racing thoughts, think about slowing it down. So we are cultivating the opposite. And the next time you come in the open position, we're going to hold this pose. Palms are flipped toward your screen, chin lifting up, tongue drops, bringing the shoulder blades together back behind you. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, bend in the knees, slide the hands, and we're going to hold this pose. Knees are no further than the feet. Knees are tracking right over the feet. Drop the hands, circle sweep, reach the palms up, and exhale, bring the hands in front of your heart. Take a few deep inhales and exhales here. And once again, you can practice this in the chair or standing, listening to whatever would best suit your practice today. Drop the hands, circle sweep, reach up. With your exhale, follow the breath down as you fold. Inhale, come halfway up, palms face each other. And exhale, here's the fold. If you're standing, bend in the knees, circle sweep, reach up. And exhale, press the hands in front of the heart. These are sun salutations. We're starting to heat the body, burning off excess, burning off that which no longer serves. These are great to practice in the morning. Let's try again. Drop the hands, circle sweep, reach. Exhale, follow the breath down. Inhale, come up, palms face each other. And exhale as you fold. Bend in the knees, circle sweep, reach up. Press the palms together, exhale, hands at your heart. Few breaths here. The ancient yogis found that when they connected breath to movement, it had a tendency to calm. Let's try this sun salutation again. Drop the hands, circle sweep, inhale. Exhale as you follow the breath down. Inhale, come up, palms face each other. And exhale, fold. Circle sweep, reach up. Press the palms together. Exhale, hands at your heart. Remember breathing through the nostrils. Remember breath initiating in the belly. Let's try one more. Drop the hands, circle sweep, reach. Exhale as you swan dive down. Inhale, come halfway up. Palms face each other. Exhale as you fold. Bend in the knees, circle sweep, reach. And press the palms together. Exhale, hands at your heart. Still consciously breathing in and out. Feel free to come to your chair or stay in standing, entirely up to you. Drop the hands down by the side of the body. Few breaths here. If you're seated in the chair, place the hands on your thighs. And if you're standing, we're going to bend in the knee again, and the palms are on the thighs. Knees are tracking right over the feet. From here, we will cat and cow. With your inhale, lift the tail, extend the chin. And with your exhale, reverse it. Chin comes to chest. Continue on your own with the inhale, extending and lifting. With the exhale, flexing and folding. So if you feel too fatigued standing, please feel free to come to the chair. If you're in the chair and you feel like you could do a little bit more, please feel free to try this standing. Releasing the spine and the neck and the torso and the low back. And the next time you come up into the cow pose, we're going to hold the pose. There's a slight arch in the low back, tail lifting, chin extending, breathing. Light pressure on the thigh. Looking up. Your eyes are closed, open them, give the optic nerve a little stretch here. Take a deep inhale. And with your exhale, reverse. Chin comes to the chest, shoulders come together. Lifting the back, breathing. Tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly come all the way up. And let's shake the hands and the arms. Bringing your hands down to the side of the body. With your inhale, slide the left hand up the left side. Right hand reaches down, back to center. Let's do a few of these. Inhale, center, exhale, side. And keep the hand on the body. This is a great way to stay in the present. Remember, when we are in the present moment, we tend to have that upregulation of feel-good hormones and a down-regulating of the stress hormones. We're using touch, our first language. And we're also opening up the side body. Really easy to forget that we have sides. Let's do one more on each side as you come back to the center. From here, either seated or standing, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, separating. So we have a width here. Now we want to make sure that we're still in Tadasana or mountain pose. So the tailbone is pressing into the chair. The pelvis is slightly tilted upward. Notice how you've chosen your edge. If you feel pain, you've exceeded it. Think about backing off. If it's too easy, maybe go out one step. Make sure you're breathing. And now we'll come back to the center. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Whenever you arrive, take a few deep inhales and exhales. Let's do that one more time. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, coming into this wide base, either seated or standing. Breathing. We're going to hold this wide base here and extend the arms straight out. Let's flip the palms toward the screen. Thumbs are up, fingers are slightly together. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, bring the right hand to the right leg and the left arm reaches up. Inhale back to center and exhale opposite side. Continue on your own. Inhale center and exhale side. And once again, you can speed this up or slow it down. Do make sure that the hands come no higher than the shoulder when you're in that extension. Let's do one more time on each side. Ending on the left as you come back to center. Let's check the shoulders here. So the shoulders have a tendency to overwork, and when they do that, the chin comes forward. So we're looking for structural alignment here. If you tuck the chin back, drop the shoulders down, you're able to take up more space. And here we are honoring the way the body is built. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, drop the hands and heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe as you come back to the center. If you're standing, come to the chair. And we're going to work on releasing the hips here. Start by lifting the left knee off of the ground, grabbing onto the back of the hamstring or maybe the shin. And we're bringing, once again, we're honoring structural alignment. So not toward the center and not toward the face, sitting up tall and bringing this right knee toward the right armpit. Let's rotate this right foot, left and right, right and left. Still breathing. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, extend the right leg, flex the foot so the toes are coming back. Hands are on the back of the thigh. So here we're getting a release in the hamstring, really big muscle. Let's open the toes as wide as you can with the inhale. And with the exhale is if you're picking up a pencil, curl. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. One more like this. And drop the right foot down. Hands are resting on your thighs. Compare right leg to left leg. Does one feel warmer, longer, denser, lighter, the same? Remember, the practice is in the listening, turning all of your focus inward. We're also creating a gap here between right and left. Consciously breathing, practicing being responsive instead of reactive. And now let's go to the opposite side, either the shin or the hamstring, left knee toward the left armpit. Now, while we were working on the right side, the left side was watching. So normally when we do this, we find that the left side can find the structural alignment quicker, unless you have issue, which is fine too. Remember, we're just noticing. Let's rotate this left ankle, right and left and right. And then extend the left leg with the toes flexed back toward the face. Sitting up tall, make sure the shoulders are soft here. And let's do that release for the toes again. With the inhale, spread the toes wide. And with the exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. And exhale, tense and tight. One last time. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. Drop the left foot down, coming back to seated. Let's once again lovingly compare left and right. Looking for balance. Breathing. I'll do one more release here for the spine. Sitting in the open position with the feet facing forward. This is easiest for the hip and the low back. If you'd like a little bit more, you can cross the right ankle over the left or the right knee over the left knee. Let's move the flesh away from the sitting bone so that the tailbone gets a really good connection to the seat or the floor. With your inhale, lift the arms up. Start the twist in the low back with the exhale, twisting toward the right. Right hand comes back behind you. Left hand can be on the shin below the knee, or maybe the back of the hand on the thigh. Mind the shoulders here. They tend to creep up. Let's bring the chin back toward the right shoulder. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, move the chin in an even plane toward the left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, chin comes in an even plane toward the right shoulder. Take a few more inhales and exhales here. Usually after a few breaths, the muscles relax and we're able to find more elasticity, more range of motion. Take a deep inhale. Use the exhale to unwind head, shoulders, and low back. If the legs are crossed, uncross. Take a few breaths here as we go to the opposite side. Open twist, left ankle over right, or left knee over right. Inhale, lift tall in the spine. Exhale, here's the twist. It starts in the low back. And that left hand can be back behind you, maybe reaching for opposite hip. Keep both hips facing forward. Right hand on the shin, above the knee, or at the thigh. Bring the chin back towards the left shoulder. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, here comes the chin in an even plane toward the right. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, move the chin again back toward the left shoulder. So this level might be just right. You might want a little more or a little less. One of the big reasons we practice yoga for stress reduction is to remember that which we have control over. The breath, the range of motion, the speed of our breath. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, unwind head, shoulders, and low back. Uncrossing the legs if they're crossed. After a twist, we always fold. Inhale, circle sweep, reach up. Exhale, follow the breath down as you fold. Hands on your thighs or below the knee, or reaching for the floor, or maybe clasping forearm underneath the hamstring. Let the head go as the chin comes to the chest. Beautiful C shape in the spine. Make sure you're breathing. This is a posture for the parasympathetic nervous system. This is rest, digest, renew. Anytime we fold, tuck the chin to the chest as you slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, coming back to a seated posture. We'll try one more posture here for strengthening. Bringing the hands to the side of the chair or to the ground. Extend the right leg and flex the foot. Now we're doing this without the hand. If this is too much for you, please use your hands or keep your hands on the side of the chair. Feel the quadricep muscle. That's the big muscle on the front of your thigh. Take a deep inhale and exhale, drop. Comparing the right front thigh to the left. We'll try the other side now, extending the left leg, flexing the foot, sitting up as tall as you can and breathing. Maybe hands on the leg, maybe not. Take a deep inhale and exhale, lower. Once again, comparing left and right. You can do that again, one leg at a time. Or if you'd like a challenge today, see if you can lift both legs. Wherever you are, inhaling and exhaling, one leg at a time, or coming into the hold. This is Dandasana or a staff pose. Take a deep inhale wherever you are. And on your exhale, release. And come into a comfortable seated posture, maybe even coming down to the ground, lying on your back. After the exertion, we rest. After purposefully causing tension, we remind ourselves of the ability to let go, giving in to gravity. Let your conscious breathing go if you haven't already. And once again, notice your stress level, low, medium, or high. Notice the pace of thoughts, low, medium, or high. There's no right or wrong. There's just the noticing, just the listening. We'll sit in stillness and quiet for about 2 minutes today. The only task at hand is to observe. Observe yourself as you sit in the present. As the saying goes, don't just do something, sit there. We'll practice one more breathing technique for relaxation. It's the shushing breath, and we're extending the exhale, which is fabulous technique for reducing stress. With your inhale, lift as tall as you can. And with your exhale, purse the lips. Shh. Inhale. Shh. Continue on your own. Shh. Choosing a rhythm and a pace. Letting the sound and the extended exhale calm and soothe, support. One more breath just like this. Notice how the respiratory system is always there, without you having to do a thing. From this place, think about where in the body stress manifests for you. Maybe where and or how. Maybe a racing heartbeat, maybe in the belly, maybe in between the eyebrows, maybe hands clenching or teeth and jaw, maybe neck, shoulders. Stress needs a body in which to inhabit, in which to present. Now bring your awareness to somewhere on the body where right now you feel neutrality. Maybe fingernails or hair. Might be an overall sensation of neutrality. Keep your focus and your awareness here. And now once again, switch back to the place or the way that stress manifests in your body. It's unique to you. And then let it go, as if when you touch a bubble, it pops. Just let it go, power your mind. Bring your attention again to the place of neutrality in your body as you sit in the present moment. And if this place of neutrality is one specific place, let it begin to spread throughout the entire body. We are reminding ourselves that stressful situations do not last, and that we have power and control over switching it up, over changing what we focus on. finally, bringing your awareness one last time to the breath. Bring the hands down by the side of the body, wiggle the fingers and the toes, rotate ankles and wrists. Drop the hands, circle sweep, inhale, reach up, press the palms together, exhale, hands in front of your heart. Thank you for sharing your practice today. I wish you a great rest of your day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.